Hello, everyone. We're just waiting for you two, as usual. Come on, you can do it. So, greetings, everyone. This is the chat portion. And, second, I gotta get myself organized here. Oh. So I have no distractions. I have to open my window. Oh, good, you're not working. Okay, we'll just do it that way. So, okay. Yeah, this way. Okay, here we go. Blessings. And away we go. Greetings. This is Neiman. Blessings. Essassani. Blessings. Yeah, right now your planet is going through, as you can see, many political changes at this moment. There is a lot of draconian energies around to confuse the human race at this time of who's telling the truth. And they're going to continue to do so. And so to get humans against each other, just to let you know how that works. No matter if there is a truth to any of it, either way, they're trying to get your humans to bash into each other just to understand your political climate, in case you are wondering. We always want to bring that out to your environment. So, blessings. Whenever you are ready to begin, we're happy to assist.
Thank you, Neiman. And can you hear me okay? Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
Okay. The first question is from Zenuki. Do you have any advice for my Veroni procedural generation project?
Well, we believe it will go in the way you believe what your intentions are. I believe it will go in the direction you are hoping. Also, see a lot of criticisms from others from what we are seeing, but also that is good criticism what we are getting. But also the direction you wish it to go, and we believe that you will be successful with it. But also changes from other criticism from others from what we are seeing. We do see a lot of that going through. So just continue on. That is all we have to add for that. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Zenuki. Why have I been so out of place and disconnected with the people around me my whole life?
One moment. Your vibration is coming from Andromedan, but also some of it is Draconian. It seems like you have a lot of Draconian energy past lives with those individuals, and they have not got out of their kind of political, their funk they're going through. It's like political. Well, and technically it is, but it's more family politics or your social politics, as you call it. That they're going through a difficult. They don't want you. They see you as different, and so of course you're going to get a hard time from them. With your path, you are of, I believe, of Andromeda and Starseed energy, and so you're coming to an alien world, basically, one or not haven't been to in such a long time, from what I'm gathering. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Maggie777. Hello and blessings to everyone. Any messages for me?
One moment. Well, your guides are showing many statues of the time of Michelangelo. So they said you came from that time period. At least you have an incarnation during that time. A lot of your incarnation here has a lot to do with that time period. You're finishing things up that was not finished in that incarnation. I believe many relatives died before their time, and also relationships. So in this regard, you are reliving that in some ways, the next version of it, so you can clear a lot of those vibrations. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, is my dad in another life at this moment? And if he is, where is he?
We're in another Earth reality from what we are seeing. And, it's funny, though, because he has another Earth and another version of Earth. He is a child at this time. So I don't believe it's the same soul. I believe at this time he is still in your spirit world. But that incarnation, I believe you can connect with. That one seems to be getting your attention. That is why you asked that question, from what I'm gathering. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Marianne Arenas. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, there seems to be a lot of Pleiadian alliances with you at this time. As you open up your spiritual vault, right now, as much of it's closed down. Well, it is opening and closing. You're not fully ready to see the full picture. Also, see your astral travels coming more clearly. Also, in due time, I do see also Yeshua bringing assistance for your astral travel to be known. Reason being that they're going to give you like breadcrumbs to your direction. Meaning, when you start remembering your astral, I mean spiritually, you're ready to see more and feel more of your abilities increasing. Right now, you're in the early stages, as you can see. Blessings.
Okay. And second question is my friend Eileen, or my friend Renee. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but my friend is going to have her first child. What is the galactic makeup of Eileen and her child, who we know is a boy? Much love.
Yes, Pleiadian, a lot athletic Pleiadian energies. It's very sports type, and a lot of Zeta for mentality, a lot of Zeta thinking there, very cognitive thinking, I believe that is what they call it. So very detailed in his thinking process, but very athletic also. You'll see, yes, the carrion race, the bird being is very connected to him also, but we see mostly is Pleiadian. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Moses. Monday night, I meditated again since a long time. I felt an energy. Who was it?
Oh, yes, I believe it was Archangel Michael's vibration. You are sensing your guides, but I believe it's Archangel Michael as he's bringing a protection energy around you. Blessings.
Okay. And does he or she have any messages for them? Sorry, that was a part of that.
Well, yes. Oh, for messages that he is preparing for an awakening of his own. He's not been fully awakened. I see a lot of crab beings around him also. Crab aliens. Basically, his channeling, if you wish to, he's not necessarily ready for a full channeling, but he is seems to be opening himself up to. He is calming a lot of his energy. I also see an Anunnaki energy that he can channel quite easily. I believe he already has, actually, from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Moses. Monday night in meditation, it felt as if my head was expanding. I meditated in the dark, so it felt like I was in the void and my conscious was growing. I can't explain it better. I have this often. What is this feeling? Thanks. Much love.
Well, yes, you're expanding into fourth density vibration, also fifth. But also, you're letting go of a lot of your old fears. As you let go of these fears, you will mostly, I see your astral travel coming much easier. I also see a lot of dinosaur energy around you as you many incarnations with that. Also, you're connecting to another Earth with them. Also, and you're bringing a lot of that vibration here from what I'm seeing. Because you have a lot of dinosaur incarnations. You might feel some of that. But I just feel you're becoming more comfortable with your energy space. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Carol McLaughlin. Thank you for coming. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, I see you actually opening up many vortexes around you recently. I see a lot of Arcturian energies you've been connected to recently also. To download knowledge from your angels, messages from spirits. I'm also seeing that you did at one time have some blockages around you for good reason. Some things you don't always want to see. Yes, you receive messages here and there that we're kind of to be able to jump over, but not giving you the full picture. There's a reason behind that because some of it you're not really ready to see as it slowly starts to dissolve away. I am seeing the Ark of the Covenant also. Yes, in your Bible, you have a incarnation around that time period, but I believe you even saw it, but I can't get 100%. But you were during that time period, and I even believe you even had an intuition of its secrets. You had connections to the angels, so you were aware of its abilities. But there's much more to that. But anyway, blessings.
Okay. And second question, are there any messages for my daughter Leia? Much love to you.
One moment. Interesting. One moment. Well, yes, I'm seeing a lot of clown energy around her. Not to say you have to dress up like a clown, but I see that clown energy around you. Meaning it is sometimes disconnects you from your past. Sometimes if you get that you have a thought and it kind of dies away, and then you get another thought, and you can't always like you're thinking, and then you're basically having some clown energy around you. You can clear this with a high vibration from the angels, from your spirit guides to clear it. Right now, it's causing misdirection in some ways. Only because that your vibration is not used to it in a world like this. It's been a while since you had an incarnation here, from what I'm seeing. But also, you brought this from another reality where it worked out well. Here, it's not so much. I see that a lot of Arcturian with you, where you can think of like 20 things at once, everything's fine. Come in this reality, it's very difficult to do that. So, for you to ground your energies, I believe you can clear this. From what I am seeing, that is the situation. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Gregory Savakul. First question, I've had a knot in the middle of my chest around where my heart chakra would be for as long as I can remember. Why is that pain there? I've asked doctors about it and they have no idea, of course.
Only thing I'm receiving from that is that one time you were stabbed by a Draconian. I believe you're a Palladian being. And a lot of that's still there. That is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a knife. I'm seeing them stab you. And it was, I believe you're in territory you did not belong in. And they're kind of like leaving that with you. It's a reminder also. So that is what I'm seeing. Others most likely will see a different, there's more to it than that. But that's what I am seeing. Basically, you are making peace with beings that we're not ready to make peace with. That is what I'm saying. So basically, you cross into their land. It's like, I don't think so. So, but you were making peace and they weren't having it. So that is what I am seeing. As for why is there, just a reminder. But also, this is their world technically in some ways. So I believe a past life regression energy be able to help release a lot of this discomfort. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, does anyone have any messages for him, for Gregory?
Well, yes, it's in a meditative state. I believe you've done this already for your situation, you'll be able to heal it, be able to, I believe you'll have to have assistance from others, but it's possible you'll be able to go into a past life state where you can see much more going on with your health situation, as other many lifetimes are connected to your health situation. One lifetime after the other is generating where the health needs to be in this incarnation, why certain things are the way they are. They all have a placement there from other incarnations. You learn certain things and you add it to this life. It all has a purpose. For some of it's karma, some of it's not. Moments. Also, you've had lifetimes as a thief, and some of this karma might be around your energy field. Mostly for survival purposes, not for malicious intent. But you still got some karma from what I'm seeing. I believe the 1700 time period. Blessings.
Okay. And next questions are from Tara Kinsley.
Yes.
My personal housing and financial situation has changed suddenly, and I'm processing some feelings of being misled about them. Is there anything I can do to feel better about this?
A moment. Basically, a heavy meditation for this, a connection to your guides. Right now, they're not giving us a whole lot of detail. One moment. They just say it's part of a test, but also one you will overcome. Basically, it's trust in others that have they're not as trusting as you thought they were. So, but I believe you'll bring some resolve to this from what I'm seeing. They're not being very clear. They're keeping they're guarding a lot of this at this time, it seems. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, I've seen what I believe to be a hybrid type being in my meditations and sometimes randomly. Who is this and do they have any messages for me?
Only being I'm seeing a feline being. One moment. Dronicus is the name I'm getting. Not saying where this feline is coming from, but basically it's a spirit animal bringing assistance to you. Yes, things have changed. You're just getting an extra guide, basically. There are other guides. I believe this is like a hybrid being, but also a guide being from what I'm seeing. Yes, things have gotten kind of intense recently, and this one's to help you through it. They're not saying much detail right now. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Dragon. It seems I've been clearing a lot of energy lately. In 3D, that's led to having to deal with completing things, and it's very stressful and knots up my solar plexus. Are there any messages for me related to this?
Your solar plexus will heal. Right now, what you're going through is what you need to go through. You will eventually clear this out, but right now you're dealing with a couple of things. Interesting also, I'm seeing a lot of draconian energies that you're clearing out. So it does seem like you're clearing out. I see a lot of old Draco thinking you are clearing out also. You might not be fully aware of it, but believe when you connect to it, most likely to see. So you're just taking a room basically and clearing things out of your space. Also see some Draco vibrations around your 1900 time period that you are a lot of times in poverty they are clearing out. Blessings.
Okay. Second question. Children are great, but it also seems that children cause people to have to focus more on the physical in order to successfully raise them. Although this is really a result of structures set in place that make it difficult on parents, is there work being done on the other side to ease this?
Yes, everything takes time. It is getting better, but still takes some time to get there. Because of the financial situation of raising a child, you have to have a lot of materialism, especially raising a child for them to fit in also. We believe culture change takes some time. We also see some parents taking a chance and doing things a little bit differently as they are now. We believe those numbers increase. Right now, they feel comfortable going to the normal ways of raising a child. So they understand that takes some time for the new ways of going about it. More spiritualism slowly will evolve, less materialism, more education, with spiritual education and letting the child teach the parents also. A lot of parents feel like we got to teach the kid. Not realizing it's the parents being taught quite a bit by the child. They'll become more aware. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Caden Dance. Any messages for me?
Yes, I only heard part of that.
Oh, sorry. Next is Caden Dance. Any messages for me?
Yes, I am seeing a lot of horse energies around you. As you were at one time an incarnation of a horse being that was very prominent. Yes, a humanoid with a lot of power, a lot of strength, and yes, horse societies, alien societies. I see that very strongly. Also, I see it in Andromedan, but also see it in Arcturus and many different star systems. In this incarnation, I'm not sure how your connection with them at this time, but I imagine there's much appreciation for them. But some of it you want to block out because there was kind of some shake up there. The reason your guides are bringing this up is to get you used to this animal incarnation of alien. Yes, you've had a lot of Zeta and Syrian incarnations, but also a lot of animal vibrations to come through also. It helps with the healing, helps with understanding. You see your aliens here, you see your animal aliens here, so give you more details. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Any additional messages for Caden Dance?
Well, also you had incarnation around the pig species. You've had a lot of connection with them. Imagine you got going have a laugh from that from what we were seeing. As they're very humorous in your incarnations with them. And also with the Wirens and the pigs, as for human DNA being transferred, as you see in your DNA right now. As for you see the pig vibration in your planet. You are very much involved with that at a stage of it. There's several stages in the human, as you call human existence. So you did have a lineage within that. Imagine you feel much of that also. Also see a lot of connections with Andromeda as you went there in Andromeda for healing, because in certain galaxies, there's only so much you can take from what I'm seeing. As for everyone, sometimes you need a break. Blessings.
Okay. And moving on to page 1.1. First question is from Anara. What can I do to astral project at will?
One moment. Well, technically, you can do it in your waking state, if you wish. Basically, you just, with your mind, astral yourself somewhere. You're already projecting already. You're constantly doing it on a daily basis. But as for becoming aware, it most likely better in a meditative state, just to basically visualize yourself where you are, ask for a guide or an angel to assist to take you somewhere. You can always put in the mind where you want to go. As you get used to it, most likely you feel your energy go to the moon or whatever, and you feel the beings around you also. Yes, take some time to get used to it. Blessings.
Second question, any messages from my guides?
From what I see a lot of connections with Cleopatra. Cleopatra, I believe you know her quite well in that incarnation, but also you knew in previous incarnations before that, to the build up to that incarnation. I believe she was bragging about it, thought it was going to go great. I believe it did not go the way she thought it would. But also she's remembered in history, but not the way she thought she was going to be remembered. As a very powerful female, yes, but not as powerful as she thought she was. As in a positive, not in a ego way. So a lot has changed. Also, you might be able to see her as a feline. She's had many feline lifetimes before that incarnation. I believe you see felines around her, which kind of indication of her feline friends. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Anonymous. Can my guides give their perspective with my feeling of not being in alignment with reconnective healing?
Yes, is that a question? Yes, they are. Well, actually, you seems like one moment. Well, I see a lot of Andromedan. Also, I want to say also an Arcturian, but that seems to be. I see a lot of Andromedan connection with you very strong. as for that being mentioned, one moment. That's actually your alien awareness will help you with your alignment. Yes, I know you have connection to your guides, but also your galactic field. Another reason why you feel unaligned because you don't feel like you're connected to this world. I believe also the Zetas are bringing assistance to this ever so slightly without bringing fear to you. But I believe they are around assisting to this. But your guides are, in some ways, they're doing what they can, but you still have to get your. I believe this will help from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Anonymous. Is there a message from Archangel Gabriel?
Yes, take things step by step. And he's connected you in astral and said the same thing, but some of it's not always going to be remembered. Basically, just live in the now, love yourself, and not worry about what others are thinking as they're trying to cloud your minds. Actually, some individuals around you are trying to cloud your mind. But also, he shows fishing, not necessarily to fish, but let your soul dive into to subject matters that you are interested in. Let your intuition be the ocean, basically, to swim through life, through this world. You'll see an alternative world and alternative Earths also, where you can feel more comfortable. The idea is for you to be more comfortable here, as many have had very difficulties being comfortable on this planet. We believe this will bring assistance to you. Blessings.
Okay. Those two questions were from Tate. Sorry. Next is Debbie M.
Yes.
I wake up with my neck stiff and sore. Is it my pillow, mattress, or something else? From Debbie M.
One moment. Yes, you have to repeat that if it's okay. I got disconnected. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah. Debbie M. And her first question is, I wake up with my neck stiff and sore. Is it my pillow, mattress, or something else?
We say pillow right now. Yes, pillow. Something else, try that first. Blessings.
Okay. And what have I been doing in astral?
It seems like you're connecting to a lot of felines at this time. As for helping with your soul growth, you're going through a healing process of understanding your ET lives. A lot of it has not been fully downloaded for much reason. Also, they're showing a crystal that you are connected to, a green one that you're actually protecting within Orion. It's a crystal that beings come to for knowledge. It's a knowledge crystal, basically. And you had a lot of times not necessarily guarding it, but you've been, I want to say, protecting it in your own way. And most likely, if you wish to connect this is up to you. But also, I see a lot of your alien information coming to you little by little, more and more. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Angie S. Do my guides have any messages for me?
Yes, your guides are saying that you had a connection with King Arthur time period. Also, you knew Arthur himself. I believe also you had a relationship with Arthur during that time period. Yes, much of what's in your mythology hasn't been fully remembered, and he's not exactly the man he wanted to be during that time, but there's a lot of spooks during that time. As for dragon beings, where he's sometimes wondering if he could be eaten by a dragon from what I'm seeing. So, but you did have a strong connection to him during that time. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, how are my chakras doing?
One moment. It does seem like, one moment. For the most part, they're in good shape. Your heart chakra and your crown chakra needs assistance. They are out of alignment ever so slightly because you're not connecting as you'd like to. We'll send you assistance, but you can also bring your angels for alignment with that. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Chloe. Why don't I have any motivation or energy?
It does seem like you're doing a lot in work in astral. It seems you don't feel like your human existence should matter anymore. If part of you is like that, but I believe this is part of your test, and you bring more motivation to that. Right now, part of it is just you're doing a lot of astral travel, and it doesn't seem to be that important. But I believe that will change over time. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Chloe. Why are a couple named Paul and Jen coming into my mom's dreams?
She knows them from spirit, and they're coming to her for assistance, as she was a grandmother to them in another incarnation. So they see much wisdom around her. Also, yes, there's a lot of fairy energies between the three of them, and that's another reason why they're coming to her. I know it's guidance is what they're looking for from what I'm seeing. I believe they're on a rough mission right now, also from what I'm picking up. It's another Earth reality from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Miles B. Blessings. Any messages from my spirit guides?
Yes. One moment. It does seem like you had a connection with the Draconians in your past, as they were basically calling you weak on many in one of your incarnations. You constantly do this. So basically, you showed them that was not true. So in this incarnation, also, that's another way to show that you are tough, but have an incarnation on one of their planets. So yes, at times have been mocked by them and things of that sort, but you have cleared a lot of that, and they're quite impressed from what I'm seeing. Imagine you can connect that if you wish. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, any messages from the Andromedans?
One moment. Yes, you have a incarnation there at this time as an Andromedan ambassador, but they show you as a feline being, a blue feline. As one of, you most likely see in your fiction, one of just, not a feline pope, but something like it, of one just giving words to the society, words of wisdom that are channeled through to you. And it's to keep the vibrations high. It's a kind of like a blue environment also. A lot of blue there. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Donna Riggs. Good evening. Thank you for coming tonight. Can you tell me what my higher self's name is, please, and any messages?
One moment. I'm getting the name Jordan, and as for messages, there's a angel by the name of Azil that you are connected to, Archangel Azil. You can do a look on your internet. You have many incarnations with Azil and other realities, and this energy comes to you for healing purposes. Right now, he sees that this life has not been perfect, but also tame compared to others. But you can always connect to his energy for assistance.
Okay. Second question. My friend Linda F., that is staying with us right now, would like to know if there are any messages for her. Thanks and much love.
Yes, it seems like during your London time period, during what you call when your Sherlock Holmes was being published, she had an incarnation in London during that time. And also was a great fear of crime during that time. I believe she was wealthy during that time, so I will believe, but yet not necessarily a target, but always of a worry of being robbed or some kind of abuse. But during that reason they're showing the Sherlock Holmes stuff, it was kind of also, it was a psychological help also during that time, it seems, knowing that if something does happen, there's always somebody there to help you out of the situation. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Crystal Lee. Does my guide, Robert, have a message for me? Blessings.
Yes, he's showing a rhinoceros. As the rhino energy is very strong with you, as you can say through hard times, you can think of the rhino energy as breaking through the hard times. The test that you go through, you will survive the test. It is just there to make you stronger. The rhino energy should bring some assistance when the time is right. There's only certain times when that would make sense. Sometimes you bring it in, you don't feel anything. There are times you bring his energy in, and you truly feel it. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Jim F. Could you please provide specifics of my previous human incarnations here in the area I now live?
All we see is a time of the Old West. That's all we're seeing at this time. As a bank manager, is what I'm seeing during your 1800 time period. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages for Jim?
It does seem like a female energy that's coming into his space. As for when is not very clear. As for relationship, that is not clear. We just know it's a female energy that will change things ever so slightly, with his point of view and direction, but nothing too heavy. But yes, it has to be general. It has its purpose for it. But they want this. There's a female energy coming into his life. That's all they want to say. Blessings.
Okay. And Crystal Lee's second question is, does my mother have any messages for me?
Just continue on your path. You're a lot stronger than she was during her time. She let go many times. That's why her health got the way it was. And you seem to be overcoming a lot of life's hurdles. Because when you let go, your health deteriorates. And you have kept strong. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Susie. Question 1, since my angel guides aren't communicating to me, will Prime Creator please agree to communicate with me to hear or pick up messages clearly?
Of course, he already has, but it does seem like there's a blockage between you and your angels. But yes, he has already. You just have to more understand it. I don't believe you're understanding everything that's coming through, but you will in time. That's all he says. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, does the Prime Creator have any other messages for me at this time? Thank you very much.
Basically, he says to let go. That is why you're not hearing anybody come through. You're still connected to the third density. Just relax and let your guides be known. Just relax in meditation. That is why you're having this slight blockage, because the third density thoughts are still blocking. You receive, and a third density blockage shows up and pops it out. That is what's going on at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Jess. Which of my chakras needs the most attention for healing at this time? And will Archangel Raphael send me energy to help?
Your root chakra needs help at this time. For grounding. Yes, Raphael bring assistance. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, I connected to Prime Creator in my meditation last night. What specific messages does Source have for me? Much love and blessings.
Source says to meditate again because so you can hear the messages come through. Basically, he says that not all of it's for public for consumption. What he says is you have not fully let go of their density. Once again, he is going through that. Also, says there's a cat being an alien being around you at this time. I'm getting the name Morticia. It's a kind of a wizardry type of feline from. They're not saying from Saturn, and it's a being that you are quite close to, and I believe the memories will come eventually. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Amy. I just started taking a mineral supplement and want to know how it's going to help me and if it will possibly help me stop craving potato chips.
Oh, the best way to stop craving potato chips is stop eating them altogether and find something else. Yeah, or just peanut butter. Maybe it might be a better, more healthier. Potato chips doesn't seem to be. Part of that is a weakness also in your mind. You're giving in to temptation. Other ways to let go of that is to just find something healthier to munch on instead. It's not that difficult, but you're just giving in so easily. So this is your test. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, I have been having lots of emotionally heavy dreams lately, like where someone gets murdered in front of me and I'm trapped in the same room or building with them and I try to escape, or where I'm trying to get away from my mother. Are these other lives I'm clearing or something else?
Yes, there are other lives, but also part of you has not let go of negative situations in the past. Yes, you're doing a clearing at this time. And that's another reason for this addiction is you're trying to find a way to release it. But we do see releasing unhealthy habits is helping you release this past. So basically, yes, trying new things will help you in a new direction. Blessings.
Okay. Moving on to chat room page 2. First question, Voskal. Hi, peace and blessings. Any messages from any beings around me?
One moment. Yes, it seems like you're downloading a lot from your higher self. But also they're letting ever so slightly of your other incarnations that are currently going on in other Earth realities. Ever so slightly. They're not little bits here and there, little things. It's very like images, words, nothing like little hints until you are ready. They don't want to. It does seem like part of you wants to discover more about yourself, and to do that is to connect to other worlds. Because it just understands, give you more understanding why you have this incarnation, and those other incarnations have a lot to do with it. I believe there's 3 that on other Earth realities that reason for this one, why it is the way it is. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, what am I up to in astral?
One moment. Well, I see you connecting to a lot of dolphins. I also see you connecting to a lot of cake making, eating cake. I believe it's a relax. I believe you're making cakes for others. I know that sounds very humorous. I believe you're making. Basically, the making the cake is also like your knowledge you're sharing. So it's another that has a lot to do with it. So, but the ingredients, it's not just ingredients. There's more to it than that. So it's your way of delivering your messages, basically. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Wanda 11. What is happening to so many people disappearing in national parks all over the world, especially the US, Canada, Australia, and the UK? David Pollitt on Missing 411 has done extensive research on this, and there are no answers.
Some of them have been abducted. Some of them have been, by humans. Some of them have gone into vortexes. I don't believe there's many. Well, some of it is a alien. Yes, more of a negative alien energy there. Yes, and that is for human trafficking energies. Yes, they got some of them did not survive. Some of them did go to other vortex, other dimensions. But I believe those were more positive. But there was no way for them to come back, from what I'm seeing. Unlikely that would be ever solved. There is much more to that, but it is as part of the human experience. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, what spirits or entities have been around me lately, and what are they doing? Blessings.
One moment. Syrian Palladians and Arcturians are bringing assistance to you. You have been going to ship with the Palladians, the tall blonde Nordics. What I'm seeing, a moment. I'm also seeing a crab energy around you, but they're just observing at this time from what I'm seeing. They're not going to. Basically, they're assisting you with your health. You're having difficulties sometimes connecting to this planet, so they're assisting your energy vibration. Sometimes your soul is ready to pop out of your body, basically. So, blessings.
Okay, I'm not sure if this question was read, but moving on to page chat room 3 from Shao Ma. Why my guides or some other beings are always waking me up at the night, which cause me insomnia? I'm not sure if that one was asked before or not.
One moment. Well, part of it is that you are staying awake to hear more. It's like you're hearing a lot of knowledge come through, but then when you awaken, you can't go back to sleep because you. It's like you think you're getting information, but you're looking for more information. You are receiving it, but you're not remembering it. That's what's going on. Blessings.
Okay. And can you check who was there last night and this morning? I can't sleep the whole night because they keep talking to me nonstop. Who are they and why?
Only part, yeah, some of them are draconians. Some of your guys. I'm also seeing a zebra being around you. Claudus is the name I'm getting. I believe it's just a new. You're still getting used to how to close down your energy field, and that is why you're awakened. It has not. You will learn how to clear this eventually. Blessings.
Okay. Next question is from Stacy. Any messages from Prime Creator?
Just be yourself. That's all. Not worry about others thinking, and wear something new. This is wear something new. New day. There's much meaning between a new day. He's just gonna leave it at that. New life, new day, new everything. Blessings.
Okay. Second question for Stacy. Any messages from angels or guides?
Just trust your instincts. Part of you is still learning how to trust. This will help you in your channeling ability, but right now, trust seems to be an issue right now. You're getting used to it. Blessings.
Okay. And next is from Miranda Pellet. And first question, any messages in regards to my husband Luke's work situation?
They just say it will get better. That's all they say. So the hurdles, it will just get better. Blessings.
Okay. And second question from Miranda, any messages from my guide Jane?
Well, yeah, you are a support system, as you can see. You're also assisting with grounding, but also helping with new messages, basically. Your guides and angels will open up more as you get used to it. Right now, you're still getting used to all of this, but I believe we are already receiving the messages. You're just not aware where it's coming from. So you are channeling, assisting, calmness, what I'm saying. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Mia Morgan. Can you tell me what my main lesson or lessons are that I came to learn in this lifetime?
Not really. That is for you to learn. Right now, we cannot bring that up. Basically, is for you to discover. Right now, only thing we can say is you are a teacher, but also a teacher that's being taught right now. What we are seeing. So, but you can learn. We do see a strong energy with spiritualism, angels, a knowledge of different spirit worlds, knowledge of different dimensions. But other than that, it is for you to discover your full path. But most of that's not even to discover until you cross off out of this world. So usually lessons that end to your dying day, basically. Lessons.
Okay. And second question, who would be the best to ask for assistance in cleaning and removing blockages in my chakras? And would you please ask them to assist me with that? Thank you.
Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael. Blessings.
Okay, next is also, what humans have competed in the intergalactic Olympics?
All humans at one time have been a part of this. Some are more Zeta and not interested, that are not interested in the type of physicality, but that's a very general question for that as I have it for as a general message. Blessings.
Okay, and second question is, what form of government is most common on other planets?
The opposite of yours, more friendliness, loving, caring, very telepathic. Everybody can be heard, even if you don't agree what's going on. It's still an acceptance of all forms of opinions, except on your world where it's just viciousness and kind of murderous intent in some cases, as for some of the words on your planet. On other realities, it's very loving and kind, and your world will learn it eventually. Blessings.
Okay, and last is me. Any messages for me from my higher self? And that'll be all for tonight. Thank you, Neiman.
No moments. Well, right now, yes, you're going through many tests, as you can see, like going through a maze. And that maze has many pathways that you has to go through. Also, you're coming out of it, basically, you come out of a different person. So, it had many reasons for it. But the reasons will not show themselves, maybe, probably for another couple of years, but it will show themselves eventually. Blessings.
Blessings and thank you.
Yes, thank you.
That's all for
Blessings
tonight.
and good day. Blessings. Thank you. All right. Okay. Good night, everyone. Thank you and